You're so either I was telling the truth all the time and people were trying to hide things, and the shit just leaked some other way. I don't know anything. I know how to read. So when a joker comes in and literally puts 666 in my chat, then I know that. See, the importance of um, the dates is the information or what happened on certain dates. But one thing that I never questioned or anything, and I figured out one thing for certain on this case. When someone went and said that sacrifice shit, what you mean, like somebody sacrificing Christ? Like what you talking about sacrificing? Huh? Who? When you sacrifice, you got to eat. When you sacrifice, you got to eat. You got to be able. You got to be able to eat when you sacrifice. Now, I don't know who be following me on Instagram. I don't want to know who you are, whoever you follow me and you and your character or whatever, because I don't know shit. But if the court is ordering mediation, and I can show that document, but the other document, I knew it was sealed. And then certain transcripts they're restricted until after a certain date. But I told you that, yo, listen, it's getting ready to be some flyers in February. Yeah, that's that get back. Some demons gotta get even. Yeah, things gotta get even. Even. And the MO3 case, he was rapping about it. So after I got off the live, I actually went and I saw. Let me see one thing that I said. I ain't gonna play they live, right? So I'm just looking at the chats. But this thing right here, grave digger, I'm like, all right, I want to go outside. So I look at how many eyes he do, and DE. So I told you I might have been a step ahead. So you see, limitless has to do with a pill. I'm a father, a dad. And if you get, you take that and you just juxtapose the thing, it comes out to ADD. And then there's ADHD. So I'm ready. Hey Texas, listen. Niggas ain't going to war over nobody in Texas. And ain't nobody gonna get enough, nobody touching no guns unless you trying to get stabbed. You know what I'm talking about? That's the only thing I ever talked about over here is me stabbing somebody. So you got to get real close to me. And if you brandish a gun, I'm going to disarm you. I'm going to stab you. And I'm going to punch you in your face. I'm going to do everything, spit on you, everything. Because I never did anything. I just didn't want to be a part of y'all fucking group. And I ain't disrespecting, and you don't know already what I went through to become a Marine. And it takes 90 days for them to say, for you, and you got to go out in the field, and they tell you got a certain look in your eyes, and we couldn't shave out there in the field. We couldn't shave out there. Ain't had no fucking mirrors. So you ain't get a chance to look at yourself. So you came in the field. So it was phase 1, there was phase 2, and then there was phase 3 in the Marine Corps. But anybody knows that was in the military exactly how many yards it is for you to hit somebody in the head in their chest, in their heart. Whether you're a sniper, a sharpshooter, a marksman, which was a marksman was marksman, and there was we call it a piece box. But when you had those cross rifles, yeah, man, he was a sharpshooter, and I think the other one was expert. See, the young lady that came up here tonight when I said, "Are you wise? Are you wise and or smart?" She took specific offense. She took a specific offense because I played an audio. That audio belongs to fuck to me. I'll play it when I want to or whatever. I don't play games. I'm literally sending you the pictures. And the nigga that came on here, he just literally came and said what red means. That's all he said. I didn't say shit. I didn't say shit. You went and clicked up. If you can't go click up with somebody and say, "Oh, I was mad," so I clicked up with this person that was trying to do something to you, and then say, "Come over here," just because I put up a call sign because you don't dance with the devil unless you're ready for what's to come at the end. I listen to my chats and I went and listened to what I paid for with $30. And it was the copyrights. It's the copyrights to play anything on Soul Player TV. So there,
I already hacked the TV.
see, from the beginning, Soul Player kept throwing up signs, and I told him, "Yo, don't come in my joint throwing up no signs."
What y'all got popping out there, man? Yeah, what's up with it, Dez? Dez, you get my message on Instagram?
So he say, somebody named This Is Dez, "What's up, Soul Player?" And he blowing him a kiss right there. And he was like, "Yo, what's up? You get my message on Instagram." Now, I don't know who the fuck Soul Player is, but he sent me a link. So when I say I don't trust nobody, I don't trust Nobody. You a player? I don't know if you trying to play me or not. I know that the Cash App says copyright, and this girl didn't know that unless somebody was talking. A friend of mine, I'm just going to tell you, a friend of mine sent me a text message or some type of message on one of these social platforms. And I put Y3 is the GOAT. It was at 7:33 a.m. this morning. He went at them on wax. And before that, I said, well, you should have said, because that's really where it starts. The Jacksons. When Jackie got found out she had an accident, I did a live on it. Do it now. Does anybody know what type of car Jackie, or what color car Jackie was driving when she had that accident? I got a Cash App for you right now. So I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to show the indictment. I'm going to go in here and look and see if the court unsealed this indictment. That's what I'm going to look at first. If there's an order by the court to unseal the indictment. Because I'm going to tell you what and you have to look at this as MO3 was killed in the 11th month, on the 11th day. Sean G got indicted on 30 days prior. On a gun charge. It was a Glock. Now, how is it that Sean G got booked 30 days before that and was allowed to be out on the street and is telling us the details of what happened to MO3? So y'all remember I'm showing, and they say show the world. I mean, somebody was trying to show with one eye. I remember what the signs were. I'm just looking at it until they show the one eye, and it says show the world. So somebody wanted me to show the world, and those drones never got hit. No copyright on them. I just kept playing the music. I don't want anything from it. I'd rather lose everything. Then accept money from anybody. And I don't trust you. I don't know where that bread coming from. Where you sent that money from? Like, what's up? If I sent that bread out there, yo, don't be trying to send me shit back. I sent a message or I didn't send a message. So that when someone tried to, I sent them money, they tried to ping my shit back and ask me why your shit don't come back to nothing. Why you asking? And that was the first person that I shut up for $300 or something like that. And he was a part of the Rico gang. But I made him turn your fucking camera on so I can see who the fuck you are. The person was from Ohio, and the woman can have a nice voice and everything. But you motherfuckers talk so much on here and give up so much information. And you I make sure that I can see and that I'm watching to see who people really are. And if they're going to slip up and say something that, why would you say something like that on the jack? Because on my jack, I only went down to one jack. I even went down to one jack. And I waited and I waited and I waited to see what was going to become of all of this. Because I kept saying, like, yo, why isn't the GRC case moving? So I had to reread the indictment and make sure that I was right before I made this. And I said this before, yo, if some Machiavelli shit go on here or anything, I wouldn't give a fuck. Who want to live around a bunch of fucking vultures? The hardest life to live is the life of one that has money, because everybody is calling. And at the end of one of the lives, I said MO3, I read things backwards. And I didn't know that MO3 stood for McKinney over everything until his family came up here. His family member came up here. You say you're a family member, prove that you're a family member. I'm gonna believe you're a family member. You think I'm going to go down MO3? I'm great go down his bloodline. No, there was a book written. I told everybody go read the book. It was written by a noble. He's in the Air Force. So I call him sir, and I tell him my name, but I never give him. I just let him know that I'm a veteran. I know he's a veteran, and his book. I've read the book until I couldn't read anymore. And when I say I couldn't read anymore, because it started sounding like shit close to my life. Now, let me tell you something. And let's get this straight. A man has a right to protect himself. He has a right to protect his family. He has a right to protect his asset, his estate, whatever. Even if somebody messed up, he has a right to protect that. And whoever is the best one appointed. But the man spoke of his mom, and he had his brother around him in January. When he was MO3. The chain he got on, when I show that video that I like, is the box style freestyle. The Osama chain is missing. The HSM chain, it's not there. I don't know when he did it, but the only chain that's there is the MO3, and it got that hammer. And it ain't no hammer. So that was January the 11th. But he was Osama before, and he must have been chilling. Shit was gone. And then, somebody riled him up again to go be somebody that he didn't want to be, like, putting on a gorilla suit. And I had to put on a gorilla suit sometime with my family. But mostly, they get the picture if I'm yelling, but when I get silent, that's when you should worry. The time of silence is for meditation, preparation, and execution. But I watched, I'm just trying to be honest. I watched Onan say that the Young Dolph case is fake. Onan said that. Onan TV said that the times don't match up by like 1 minute in the Young Dolph case. That's the first time that I saw somebody show the video of Young Dolph actually getting out of the car, and then they showing shit at the trial. Like, that's not the fucking shirt he had on. That shit looked like a fucking dress shirt. Like somebody put that shit on a dummy and shot that shit up. Do that shit in the window and all of that. Like, ew. Like y'all trying to play with us on this internet. And when I'm telling you that I'm showing you receipts, motherfuckers thought that I couldn't do anything because just trying to remove shit from the internet. Yo, that shit already out there. I sent that shit to Ratchet TV. Y'all can't get rid of them because Instagram can't get rid of the shit that I sent Ratchet TV to tell him some shit that I seen crazy that was in the Young Dolph case. Or you can't get rid of what I showed Petty and he sent me back. For now, in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I don't give a fuck what was going on in Tennessee, nowhere else that I was going on. It ain't my business like that. But wherever this good strain, 83%, it's in a vape with some oil. This some good weed right here. And it was prescribed by my doctor. He said I needed that so I can deal with people. Because that's what I was trying to explain to him. You know, my mode of thinking about what I'm seeing after I went through psychotherapy with a doctor from out in the world and a doctor in the military and a doctor inside of prison. I mean prison, like federal prison. So I make sure I go to the best doctors to help veterans. And it was funny that one person that I asked, did they ever look up my name? They said no. And what it means. And I said, I try to live up to my name, but it's like the fuck Sopranos. Remember my man? Every time I try to climb up, some crab niggas trying to pull me back in. Well, I ain't going for this time because I'm not going to show this indictment. I'm just going to actually read from the sealed indictment because there is no order on the new GRC indictment. But it was 11 people that got indicted on the GRC indictment. And the date that they got indicted, yo, that shit equals to 666. If I can't show this shit because it's sealed, you niggas really should start, somebody should be making preparation because if down by the river means what I think that it means, the reason why we love MO3 so much is he could put all of our fucking feelings into words. Everybody can't do it. Can't do that. Off the top of their head, make words rhyme, and he could sing. Then he started dancing. He had it all. I ain't saying he was the next Michael Jackson, but are these niggas like that was yo, at the end of the day, he put it on wax. Fuck all of y'all rapping ass, corny ass niggas. He did what he had to do to get the change, eh? He got the change, eh? Then he went on the street and got the change, eh, the way he had to go get the change, eh? I don't know nothing about that. His account, he said, yo, that's crazy. I already took the charge. Why my accomplice still, why is he still talking? Nobody reported that. Why his accomplice still was talking after he already took the charge. He didn't even say the man's name. Like, nigga was volunteer. Like the cops put the joint, them handcuffs on you, and you couldn't shut the fuck up. But you couldn't even shut the fuck up. And when you look at the paperwork that I'm showing, that shit look like some military writing, or it's a pen or it's a certain type of printer that printed that shit out. So when I say the doctrine of unclean hands, I ain't trying to get in the way of that case. Like I really don't. I mean, tools. I mean, really, it was two guns. Let me see what these guns in this indictment. First, I can show this. So let me show this part. Let me share my screen and at least show you. Let's forget about the copyright case because somebody's supposed to be criminally charged in this case. And I told you that Rashawn Jackson, who was an appointee for something by Barack Obama, and they sent the message down. Like, yeah, his shit is over with. I can't be connected to that. Don't be connected to that. So, you know. If you was over here, you heard me talk a certain way, and if who I think is it, I mean, tracking devices are put in all types of way. So at the end of the day, I'm still not going to know nothing ever as long as I get 25% discount. Yeah. I mean, if you a felon, if you've been convicted of a felony and you ain't, let's say they can't prove that you killed somebody, but they can say, oh, you was a faker. And you was a liar, whatever. But I ain't hurt nobody except for this woman over here. I might grab her pussy all hard. I might be vile in the way that I speak, but I'm still trying to give you some game. Think, take the game. If it don't apply, let it fly like an eagle. Oh, I know people got pictures of my tattoo, and it shows. It's a picture of Philadelphia Eagle, and he's busting through the line with the football in his hand. And swoop. And I know who else signature that I had on a certain folder. They actually signed. I ain't had nothing else. It was a manila envelope. And in that manila envelope was some important document. So I don't know who swooped in and took those documents. I just know where they was from. And I know that my Comcast Xfinity camera caught those people pilfering pilfering my pilfering my shit. Like, yo, where all my still shit at? Because if a fire happened, I don't give a fuck what people taught you about 9/11 or whatever. I know that still it burns and it burns brown. And when I took the pictures of a fire that's supposed to happen, yeah, where the still that was in there? Huh? So that's how we going through that. The shit was always supposed to be equitable. I'm not no judge. I ain't no priest. I ain't none of that.
Oh, all right. What you show? I'm gonna keep it Texas, nigga. I don't know what you niggas talking about, boy. Grow up, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, who that in that car right there? What's up, people? Hey, tell them move a little closer, like can't park for the neighbors' house, gotta respect it. Travel road, bitch, like a jumping jack. Money fold, dope sold, can't get nothing back. I got that hot for the streets, make them say run it back. I'm at the show with dog shit, this ain't no double stack. Really got it out the mud, you just don't understand. Getting a buzz in my city was part of the plan. I'm at the mall, they want to pick, I get it up for fans. Niggas around the ride the way, shit I don't understand. Loud steady passing up, they know this bitch jump. Old school bag in, get the low hump. Stand down, doing it up, got my pockets on bumps. Watch the camera, listen to beats, all I do is
I know my colors. I know my house. I really do. You should have changed the lights in the background. I know my sink. Or the appearance that somebody trying to make. Because you see this right here, this plug right here. They don't have anything that fits there. I tried to put something there and they didn't have one to fix it, to match all the other plugs. But this right here was January the 12th. So they ain't sold player because there was no trap ceiling right there. Because it ain't no trap ceiling. I never, we didn't have no attic. Our house was big enough. Our house was big enough. We didn't need no fucking attic. We had a basement. No fucking attic. See, the thing about, you know, domestic surveillance is niggas don't be putting motherfucking cameras all in the fucking bathroom. Don't be on camera while they in the bathroom. I don't give a fuck if you sitting in that motherfucker or not. That's something that a chick had to put out there. Yeah, you show her you was in the shower and everything, show her where you was, and they want to see your body and whatever, out of either otter. And they snapshotted you and bam. Because niggas needed to see if you was in shape or where you the fuck was at. And so all that boxing shit, I know that shit too. I know that shit. But the Philly shell, that shit come from fucking Philly. And so I know how to defend. You know what I'm saying? I meant what I said, and I don't give a fuck. Y'all can go take this back to the feds or anything like that. I don't have no federal friends. I don't know nobody from the fucking feds. I could be like, yo, can you protect me or something? So I don't know if there's something on my life. So I don't know if you're a fucking federal agent or whatever. I know that, yeah, I'm beefing with the feds. Yeah. But I ain't do nothing. I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't stole nothing. I ain't get nothing for free. Nothing. 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 And I say, Lord help me or M. If you haven't read about, it was a book by Eustace Mullins, and he talked about the Federal Reserve System. And I read The Ascent of Money. I read all that bullshit. Only to arrive at one thing. Yeah, private people own the IRS. Private people own all of that. So private is supposed to remain private and public. Yeah, that shit comes out in black and white. That shit gotta come out on a certain time and all that. Y'all got all them dates that they supposed to be posted and everything. Washington DC. That shit all had to do with some Masonic shit. Yeah, so who built the? Yeah, everything was built. The fathers, the big ass fucking Washington Monument and all of that shit. That's a fucking phallus. That's a dick. Certain words would be hard to say. People don't say it the way they could say it. So, like a baby mom and a baby father, they go to mediation and everything. So the court in the copyright case knows that it's the baby moms with rainwater, and nobody wants to believe. No, if you're trying to put rainwater on the stand and explain anything, when Ashley Marie said that, let me go to there. Now, look. 4 weeks ago, So Player put this out. I ain't see this. Let me give him like, only because I'm gonna say he ain't lying.
40 in these new Billie Jeans. Come on that mic shit. Moonwalking with that 223. You think I might, bitch? Yeah. Tina, don't get beat with this heater. Yeah, that's that Ike shit. Skate through that bitch on some rollerblades. Cock and bust. Bad like Michael, no glitter glove. We gon' light them up. Yeah. Slide up on that gang like a hockey puck. Then we chop them up. Hitters, they hop out with them hot. Speaks like the mighty ducks. Niggas love to trap in they raps, but never sold nothing. Your partner doing life in the pen because you told on him. The streets, they don't know you a snitch. You know, I know though. If it was you, he wouldn't ran it on you. So why you roll on him? Fuck a bitch, I tell these hoes I'm a shit like a commode on him. The devil know the kid real lit. He got a hold on. I got partners in the pen doing 10, they never fold on me. Jump up out that whip with this stick, beat him like he stole something. Niggas say they getting it in, better get out the street. Ready to get them when they holler murder, don't nobody move, don't nobody speak. A lot of these niggas.
Yeah. Let me stop that right there. Because look at the chat. What was I supposed to? December the 16th. December the 16th. The thing about the press game, you gotta know when to push the right buttons, and you gotta know if your information is correct. When your information is incorrect, and my information is correct, because of course there will be women to support someone that calls themselves sole player, and then all the other players would be in. And your joint is after Pornhub. So right now, as I'm looking in the chat, somebody now named China Baby. Most men succumb to their lower natures when you either smoke something, or someone gave you something, or it's just your heart. You just naturally feel you just have a good heart. But
nigga be thinking that pussy, we gon' pull up on them and hit up the street. Hope nobody looking, we gon' catch them lacking when they leave the club. We right where they be. I'm dedicated to the struggle, I'm hoping to make it far. Yeah, came from the mud, I'm trying to give me a guard. My daddy used to play with the rock like James Harden. Forest Lane, I used to stand on the block, Glock in the car. And when they say the D, they gon' say MO3, regardless. Not because I'm rapping, recording, it's just an artist. Really, because I rap what I live. I go to hard in military, but I'm sharp in the field. I'm still a sergeant.
he said military, but I'm still sharp in the field. And I'll tell you, he got a beard on when he's saying that. He in the field right now by himself right there. And because that's my favorite, that I play, it's about 2 or 3 songs, or maybe 4 songs that I play. That one, I look at the date that it was released, and I'm paying attention to it. So the way way that I played y'all is I just became a dog. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. But you don't want me to start putting out something because you keep playing around. Two of them guns was marked. And if I feel like it, I will fucking post that, what the two guns say that was marked and where it was saying, because earlier in the live, we were talking about location. And I made sure that everybody could see where I might have been located and what I paid. And I might have been talking on the phone and somebody might have heard something they shouldn't have heard, or they did. But I'm gonna go there because the person that told me and said, I don't even need no fucking guarantee. Because sometimes people be waiting and it just be too long, but then other people wait. And put you in some plaster. Yeah, in the walls, and they willing to live with that, with the smell and everything. No, niggas might sometimes have to buy a house. Yeah, but you gotta make sure that you put the plastic in the walls and make sure, so you can make sure that the mold, if the pipe leaking and shit, yo, you gotta make sure that the mold ain't touch no wood. And now you got mold. So make sure you insure everything in the house, because State Farm, yeah, I went into another chat and it had to do with who was going to win or who was going to the Super Bowl. And I said, State Farm, like Kansas City, has been helping State Farm pay back the United States government because it got indicted. State Farm did. Red. It got indicted because of Katrina, Hurricane Katrina. How long does it take for an analyst to be tapping on his computer to think when I named my daughter Katrina, they believe that I named her after Hurricane Katrina? No, I named her after her auntie that where a doctor fucked up and she had a brain tumor, and then they was testing her with different drugs. And so in my lifetime, I've known myself to be tested with different drugs. So I got a tolerance for certain shit I just don't do, like cocaine knowingly. I've never taken any cocaine knowingly. I've never done any illegal drug in my fucking life. Never been locked up for that shit. If you want to know, I'm a vicious fraud boy. But you think I'm fucking fraud on this case? No, I'm literally exposing a back door that the only people that can give a back door and a location is Google, YouTube, all these social media sites who now are getting retroactive. They can't get in trouble. Google can't get in trouble for giving the location and all of that. So they need that physical phone to see who was actually tracking. Actually, I saw a guy who he was a billionaire allegedly because he been had Google as a name and they just wanted the name. And they paid billions for it. I know Google has an airplane that actually goes around and takes that Google Earth picture. But I don't give a fuck if you was in an airplane, helicopter. I don't give a fuck what you trying to cover up. Um, our land is our land. Leave our land alone. Leave our people alone. You already showed it with that Google Earth. I don't know what the Earth is flat or round. I ain't God, but don't seem like I'm spinning around, going in circles. No, you motherfuckers is still putting that shit off. Like y'all sent a car up into fucking space. A car into space, and then somebody jumped from space and fucking dived all the way down to the earth and he ain't burned up. Yeah, impossible. Just like it was impossible for all these people to, all this time, and these numbers not add up, and these numbers to make sense. To be all encapsulated with 3, 2, 2, 3, 6, 6, 6. Somewhere along that line, but it ain't me because I'm only a demon if you trying to take me there. And if I see, I'm telling you, if I see if I see someone and it seems like they trying to be smart, and then they got on there, you got on camouflage, and when I say camouflage, you don't got on, you on somewhere. Why you on got on camouflage? First of all, don't kick my fucking PTSD in there because I stab you in your titties, bitch. I stab you in your titties, both your titties, and then stab you in your mouth because you talking and you believe that what you're saying, yo, you putting people's lives in danger. So I'd rather shut your mouth, because you're the one that keeps fucking talking. But you talking about, let me show this shit. Y'all believe that, y'all, let me show y'all something. You see, he say witches on YouTube. Somebody put song AC Shakura say songs 27 only. So be it. When I showed y'all these people that was coming at me, I was like casting spells. I know who I said it to, and I know how many people that I had. But I chilled because in Pennsylvania, in the state of Pennsylvania, you can get 302, 32. Take the zero out and get 32, meaning that someone can say, yo, this joker having a nervous breakdown and putting a facility and say that like, yo, he going through something. I'm not going through shit. And if anybody want to test my piss, yeah, I piss all over everywhere, everywhere I go, because yeah, I'm one of the 6 Mopicos lions. One of them. I'm still alive. At the end, it was only 2 Mopicos lions that was alive, and it was Kinky Tail and Mr. T. I don't got no T in my name. Because I'm a man. Fuck this lion shit. I like to see how the lions hunt and the pride and all of that. Yeah, but yeah, it's all this lion shit. Yeah, you lying. You might change that shit with a Y. Yeah, you lying. Yeah, power. They were the lions. Yeah, Cookie. And then you see Oprah touching that girl, and she felt uncomfortable. So what's my y'all remember? I remember her, and I remember Jim Caviezel playing. He played Christ, and what's that guy's name? Um, Passion of Christ, or something like that. So with each generation or whatever, some people have rebelled. They rebel. You can have 2 kids or whatever. And Mel Gibson had some kids, and I think they caught him saying some harsh things to his daughters or something like that. Yo, it's a fucking hard world out here. You gotta talk to your daughters and talk to them. They need their fathers in their life to teach them. It's a hard fucking world out here. And you don't understand if you have the color skin that I have or the background that I have. You don't know what I've sacrificed for you. So fathers understand fathers. You do. Fathers understand fathers like, yo, you understand what each other is going through. Like, yo, maybe you're going through a chick spending all the bread up. Or maybe you're going through and that's for one set of people that's because you call them your chick. But other people have wives. They've married them. They made promises to them, and they have to keep them promises. And them women, you are a privilege. I don't give a fuck what book you read or whatever. Women are privileges. If I want to have, if I, with my wife, if I got to stay erect for a certain amount of time, for as long as it take you to come and all of that shit like that, yeah. If I got to take care of my body and everything, so I could be ready anytime you ready, and then y'all got that little 7-day period where y'all got that blood coming out of you and everything. Nobody want to talk about that. That's the type of dad that I am. I don't like talking to my daughter. I don't want to hear that you got a period, none of that shit like that. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? I'm sorry, I ain't go to the store. I was traumatized by my mother because she wanted me to go into a Chinese store, ask for some fucking maxi pads. It took me 3 fucking hours to actually find some maxi pads. I don't even want to talk to my mom about no maxi pads. So while I'm trying to talk to my daughters, I can't talk about that stuff going on with your body and all of that unless somebody touched you. If somebody touches you, you better let me know, because I'm only gonna harm the person that touched you. I'm just telling you that, because just tell me who that person is. I don't give a fuck who harmed you. So one of the ways that um, indigenous Americans um, bonded or completed deals, whether they were deals or what there was an understanding in the household or amongst your phone and my fucking phone, and we in a group chat, and I got a Samsung, because I got a Samsung, and everybody else that I deal with, y'all got whatever fucking phone you got. I don't know, but I make sure when I see that blue dot, what the fuck do this blue dot mean, and why this shit ain't? I gotta keep learning this shit. I gotta keep learning it. So no, I'm not God, and I don't claim to be God. I just know that black and white, it means paperwork, and my paperwork is always right. Like, no cop gonna fucking pull me over, and you ain't gonna fucking tell me you smell weed in my car, and you smell some drink in my car, and I ain't gonna call your fucking supervisor out, and because wherever you pull me over at, I already know you is waiting for me. Yeah. Yeah, because you would have to disarm me. And to disarm me, it wouldn't be with weapons because I know hand to hand combat, everything. I know how to turn your fucking arm, break your wrist, break your arm. Yeah, I know how to do all of that shit when it get down to actually having to fight with your fucking hands. Hand to hand combat. Yeah, they make us go through that at a certain phase in in the Marine Corps. Then they have you throw a grenade, and then they make you go through a minefield as if they simulate war to shock the system into accepting war. So I just was one of them that when I was smoking my weed and I was smoking it in raw paper because it was easy for me to stuff the weed, to grind it and, stuff that shit in there because I don't know how, I ain't doing all that licking shit because I don't want to just spit on my shit. Like, yo, I'm one of them type. Yeah, you might be trying to pass something on to me. You trying to pass something on to me or some shit like that. Yeah, I don't know if you suck dick or whatever. But when I smoke my weed, I smoke it with raw and I put my fingers over top it and I smoke it from my fingers. Because wherever my fucking fingers have been, that shit better not have no disease on it or nothing. Yeah, bitch, let me see your medical records. Or I'm showing you mine and all of that. Right on live. See Jefferson, Einstein, and then you got Temple Owl. And Jefferson Einstein is blue. And then Temple Owls is whatever, but hey, are these blue or right? Yeah, yo, that's all Pennsylvania shit. And the cross, yeah, Keystone first is Pennsylvania, the Keystone State. Let me go to these comments because we talking about it's a court order, mediation, and MO3 case. And it says in GRC new indictment, 2 guns were marked. That shit sealed. When I was in here talking, I purposely stated certain things in the beginning of the live, and I stayed live for a certain amount of time. It's 511. You track me if I have to be tracked. I was telling 2 people tracking me right now. The FGR and we are the receipts 215 is tracking me right now. And one thing I am is not crazy. I really am not tracking myself right now. I'm tracking EM. So I'm tracking MGR and we are the receipts 215. And now it's 3 people tracking. So it's one more person that's tracking. Right now, it's tracking we are the receipts 215. Right now. I promise you, I'm not tracking myself. I didn't hit the like button or anything. So 3 people are tracking me, and they tracking me from MGR, the Insomniac, and we are the receipts 215. So nobody is following me. I guess nobody following me that know that face that say we are the receipts with the trademark, because they know I'm not. I'm playing. When I trade, y'all drove me to that. So yeah, you're not gonna go to that channel, and you're not gonna go to my backup channel. I forgot how many of you actually um, applied to there because I didn't tell anybody that our new channel because either you want to be a nigga and stay a nigga with the two G's, or you're going to stay a nigga and be a nigga with the two C's, or whatever anybody tell you that you're supposed to type in that chat and you ain't supposed to get hit. I grew up in the time we call, yo, this my nigga, that's my nigga, yo, this my nigga, yo, my nigga. Yeah, we say nigga. I even talk to my daughters. I say, yo, did you ever I know my daughters hear me talk and use the word nigga. So CMG, I mean, it wouldn't matter how a motherfucker cleaned up the face with that fucking hairline all the way back to your motherfucking jaw. Yo, my daughters don't know no man, anybody that they father. They never say anything about my bald head because I've been wearing a bald head with a goatee since I was in the military. You know, when you grow a full beard, you're probably in depression if you have went to any type of PSD, post traumatic stress disorder, and you don't know what sets that shit off. You don't know. You niggas don't know. Keep calling yourself a gang and all of that. But when you was over Afghanistan and all of that, you was fucking tagging, literally spray painting your names. You ain't had nothing to do on there, but you don't know about the people that got sickened before you in the first Gulf War. They got sick. We got sick. Whatever they exposed us to. I was an 8-3 Lance Corporal. He said he was a sergeant. And I remember a young lady I was dealing with. You was dealing with somebody that was in the military with me. And I couldn't say nothing to that person because they were higher ranking than me. So I understood that. But I understood how to get all around it. Just don't fucking deal with you. I ain't taking orders from no woman. I ain't taking orders from no fucking man. The only G that I know is God. If I gotta be a dog to make you understand that, yeah, I'm a male dog. I don't give a fuck if you call them alpha male, whatever. I don't know nothing about no alpha males or none of that shit. I'm a male, and I want to fuck some pussy. with some hair on it, because that means that that person is mature, at least down there. I don't know nothing about they mind, but down there, yeah, you need to be hairy down there. I don't like that bullshit. Like niggas want somebody to look like they're a kid, and so some woman on here sent that shot, the right shot, and I said I like that shot. I'm directing from a different point of view, but I mean, certainly no one could ever say that over here on this channel, any of my channels, I intentionally was just like, fuck you. Y'all came over here talking shit in the chats. Either on my side as for whatever reason it is, you think that I'm showing paperwork and this paperwork you understand, or I've shown you to be some type of person that, yeah, I'm not talking to no POs or nothing like that. I mean, POs. If I had a PO, I don't have one now, and I didn't talk to them, but I just know who they asked me about. And I said who the fuck they asked me about. And I said what I fucking said. I said, they asked me about WAC 100, and I said, I don't know, boy. I don't, because I don't know that nigga. I ain't never looked him up. I don't know his real name, none of that. I don't know WAC 100, but I just know that he had a bald head with a fucking, a goatee. And he was trying to school a young boy because young boy was talking too much. I ain't that young boy. I ain't him. WAC 100 can't tell me nothing. In fact, if you haven't experienced both the Muslim side, the Christian side, and then the demon side, if you haven't experienced it, then niggas can't even talk, because I ain't never told nobody that I did anything, that I killed nobody. I ain't told nobody that. What I would do, if I did kill somebody covered that shit up. Wasn't me. It must have been sanctioned or some shit like that by the government or whatever, and that's how it had to come back. Like somebody authorized something for me, so I'm with that. That's why I don't stop when people ask me, don't say my name. I'm like, no, fuck you. You said my name first. The shit you did is worse than what you can say that I ever did, because it's costing me money. But I have a daughter I'm trying to put through nursing school and protect her. And you think you can go on fucking this YouTube and say and put pictures up of my daughter and shit like that and say fuck my daughters and all like that, and that shit just disappear? Bitch, I never fucking trust you. You shouldn't trust me, because guess what? I already seen that picture several times. But when you said When you went immediately and responded to me going live for 4 hours tonight, I know the first person in here tracking. And I know when I made people bump heads.
Moving through that water like dolphins, but got a shark. 300 rounds on me, little nigga, like I'm a sport. Break a beat, she gon' give me the loot. Then get the march on the strip, but I ain't rocking the suit like Al Sharp. Osama, he gon' burn up the beat. Yeah, 3 are us. I'm cold with this rap shit, nigga. Gina and Mark. Separate the kid from the booth. Need a depart. Big B's blood gang, little nigga, my dog's barking. Random form whip Ashton Martin, Mike Park, huh? Looking for the money, little nigga. Like I lost diamonds looking sunny, little nigga. I'm sparking every beat, I'm a running, little nigga. I'm sorry. Yeah, nigga. Fuck you, nigga, time out. I'm motherfucking 3, nigga. Pussy ass rap, nigga. Pussy ass fake ass won't be street, nigga. Bitch ass. Pussy ass get your bitch ass beat, nigga. Fuck ass. Your pussy ass partner get his bitch ass beat with you. Shake ass rapping, nigga. No capping, nigga. Strap on me right now, nigga. I ain't lacking, nigga.
So this Soul Play Her TV, right? That's one of my favorite janks, right? But he's saying, Eric B, I'm gonna run that little nigga. And yeah, I pay attention to last names. Barnes. Yeah, when I got hit with the moonbeam on my head and I tell a story about that, yeah, that somebody beat me like 10 times in the head with a moonbeam. That's a flashlight. So, the nigga gonna say to me, you ain't get pulled over yet. I knew this nigga, yeah, you got some type of power, nigga, but yo, if I even if I do get pulled over, I'm getting pulled over, or you know me as a runner, like yo, whatever I'm driving, I'm gonna make sure that the tires is right, enough gas to roll if necessary. But I ain't running nowhere. I ain't running nowhere. I'm too old for that shit. I ain't running. I'd rather shoot the shit out of motherfuckers or stab them. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you a bitch. I don't give a fuck if you a nigga. I just rather you to be just about six. Let me see. Yeah, I'm 72 inches. I need you to be about 72 inches in front of me. And that's your ass. So you literally gotta be fucking laying in fucking bed with me and to stab me or anything like that, or I have to be sitting around you or something like that. No. But I had to be a part of something to make me remember that green was safety. Green with a feather or something like that ain't green. We've been in the woods because the only time a Marine could ever feel safe is when he had on green and he had senior drill instructors that was responsible over him. But our credo was God, Corps, and then the country. So, by what I just told you, if you don't know what that means, then you don't know what it means to be special forces and the president's own. Yeah, the president can tell a Marine, go do this. You always on ships and everything. You got Marine one that takes the president, to drop him right off on in his lawn. That's Marine one. And then, it's green. So you got Jamie Foxx, you got all these white people that the only thing they want to be is somebody that's next to the president. It was a movie out recently. It was called The Beekeeper. It was talking about the queen. The only person to get next to President Obama was the Queen Bee, and she sung. I don't know if she even got close to him, but she sung some song to him. Everybody leaves a legacy and try to tell us a story about maybe what they went through, and maybe things don't go as planned, but this shit say fire, but he was talking about water. Who put this fire over here? And he was talking about water. The two people that he loved, they were blue. So I don't know what that mean or whatever. He don't got no blue on right here, but I knew when he was black. Meaning to say that you see all of this space around here is black. Comes MO3. So I don't accept who black. I ain't black. I'm indigenous American. I'm brown. So you ain't know where I'm a brown bear or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all figure that shit out. I ain't no black. I'm not black shit over here. Nobody. I didn't earlier. Shout out to my man Southern Smoke TV that came up and stood up for K. Marie. The only two people that actually cared enough to show me they face and let me know that we this peace between us. I don't know nothing about nobody else outside of there. But one said the armor of God and one stood up for that woman. I just stood in the middle and said, I won't answer the phone anymore because the phone is smart. I got a smartphone. I'm wise enough to know. If my moderator feels some type of way and said she don't want to hear his voice. Yeah, I boop did because she showed me all the time she's gonna be my moderator. But then, and I don't have to call her every fucking day, none of that, and tell her I'm going live or nothing like that. But we check on each other every now entertainment or education. And so we ain't been entertaining nobody over here. We ain't been entertaining nobody over here. I think this is I'm saying for entertainment purposes, only because I ain't no performer. I can't sing, I can't dance, but I can interpret music. My dad was a drummer. I mean, he used to play the drum. And my mom fell in love with him and I don't know, some other drummer. I know how old my mom was and everything. So everything that happened with my mom, I try to not let it happen to anybody that I know. And we're talking about, yeah. And somebody fucked me in my ass. You got a tape. Niggas keep talking about homos and everything like that, and LGBTQ. Let me show you, Mrs. Shay's tube. Let me show you how I call out the demons by their colors. But, I mean, there you go, right there. Look. Let me put her lives up. Right here, she has a gray dress on, standing in the background, and there's the bathroom, right? But when you come on my channel, you come on and you have a red dress on or a red pants on right here. Y'all seeing this? No, y'all not even seeing this. Hold up, baby. Stop. Present. Share screen. Shay. Two. If I'm lying, I'm fucking flying. Where's the live? Where you was talking about quick little live. Look at this dog. Showing food at the Dollar Tree. But right here, he's saying Chopper exposes Diddy secret. And he's showing you where? How you can even just talk about everybody. That'd be, look what she's showing right here. A light with the blue joint right there. Los Angeles Inferno. But she say night owls. But when she was live, A few months ago, you said something else. What you say about me? What would you talk about me? It's gone. Let me see if I can catch it in my history. Must have- Yeah, start deleting your shits. I don't have to delete nothing that I say over here because it's literally while this shit playing, it's a private investigator. So player, check in. It's black alien. Okay. Black. Okay, black alien and alien ATL. How you spell it? Hey, so basically, y'all know what Ray's Boom Boom Club is, or if I said um bada bing, bada boom, you should know what happened at the bada bing or the bada boom, but never at my bada bing or the bada boom. It's no one been assaulted. So I don't know who listening, whatever. I just remember the dates that got locked up and what I was looking at. It was The Sopranos. And now, all these years later, I just still remember some of the lessons from The Sopranos in New Jersey. But I was locked up with some of those guys. locked up with the Bloods. I was locked up with the Crips. I was locked up with the Black Mafia. I was locked up with faction of the Serenos. But the Sereno, they're from Texas or whatever, but nah, he was from Hawaii. He had a bald head. I don't remember his beard, but that was my man. I never speak other than that. That was my man. He was a Sereno. I just remember where he was from. Hawaii. Yeah, it was a smooth flow there. But he warned me. He was Mexican. He warned me. And I used to be like, yo, man, what the fuck? But he admitted he was part of a gang. I'm not. So I'm a civilian. But and he was like, yo, I need to know who this person is. So we can have somebody go fuck this person up. Because they either go and touch that gate or you getting beat the fuck up. That's how it is. And the only ones that was about their business was the Mexicans, the Latinos, and certain factions of black, the Muslim. They cannot let anything come down on Allah. I know that when I'm telling you somebody is somewhere and yo, so like on December 25th, like Christmas Day, I actually sent something to Denise Slaying. Does she hear?
I don't know what they was just sprinkling from the air, bro, but they got these airplanes flying around, sprinkling some shit from the air. Downtown Brooklyn by the Barclays Center, they got the fucking airplanes going back and forth, sprinkling some shit. I don't know what that shit is, bro. But that shit look crazy. I hope there ain't no shit to get us sick or anything like that. Cause that's mad weird. That's mad fucking weird. I don't know what the
Now, this dude got on a hood. He got on a red jacket with some glasses. The shit shaved up and everything. He literally said, you heard what he said?
That shit look crazy. I hope that ain't no shit to get us sick or anything like.
Okay, so I say that's mad weird, but I show it's the emojis that I use. And I'm saying like I'm fed up, like that's on December the 25th. It's Christmas. And that was at 9:03 a.m. and then at 10:40 a.m. on the 25th. No telling what it is. It's definitely weird. Someone said some of the drones were spraying something too. That's what he just said. he, he, did you even fucking, you ain't even, either you already knew about this or you didn't listen to it. You ain't even respond to it. You ain't put like, yo, whether you like the drone or nothing.
I don't know what they was just sprinkling from the air, bro, but they got these airplanes flying around, sprinkling some shit from the air. Downtown Brooklyn by the Broadway Center, they got the fucking airplanes going back and forth, sprinkling some shit. I don't know what that shit is, bro. But that shit look crazy. I hope there ain't no shit to get us sick or anything like that.
Yeah, I ain't even there, so. I ain't there. I ain't there. But I wouldn't wear that red shit. I wouldn't wear that red. I wouldn't be wearing red. But you literally say no telling what it is. It's definitely weird. So you listen to them. Someone said some of the drones were spraying something too. Yeah, him. That I just sent it. I just sent that to you. He's wearing red. You came over here wearing red, and then somebody was in New York saying what was happening with drones. I was in Pennsylvania, and I'm showing drones outside my window. I'm showing the drones, but the drones is orange, and it got some boys. They sitting by the car and everything. I see things in reverse. I'm just showing you. I showed you in real time. I don't know what the fuck you believe going on in California. Who house burning up? I don't know nothing about no houses burning up in no fucking California or no New York because I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not there. You understand? I'm not deer, meaning I'm not a deer. I ain't a gorilla either. With 500 yards or more, I will hit you in your chest with one shot. And the second shot is to your head. But it depends. If you're fast, I gotta hit you in your head. Or take the safe shot and hit you in your heart. But I'd rather do none of that and just stick you right in. I'm gonna stick you. So that's how I was brought up. I wasn't brought up in the pow pow. Yeah, you shooting motherfuckers. I was brought up to stab you. That's how I was brought up. Stab motherfuckers. And you keep stabbing him till, yeah, he can't move on that side or whatever. That was the tragedy. That the first tragedy I known was to hear somebody around my way got stabbed. And I remember he was a big cut nigga. But and for him, Joe, he's motherfucker used to just knock a motherfucker out. And it was the fight. That was the fight. Like, yo, if you dropped the nigga, you dropped him. That's hand-to-hand combat. That's all Philadelphia. You don't know that the eagle, that is, he controls the sky. That is the top predator in the sky is the eagle. Eagle eye. And believe it or not, if you don't know your history starts in Pennsylvania. Penns, Wood. You know where the land is, the Amish, all of that. All of them mafias and all of that. And the dark net, all of that shit. So I don't know how to speak all of those other languages. I'm telling you, I only speak English and where I grew up. So I say words like John. The John don't refer to anything specific. It's whatever I'm pointing to, or I might say, you know, the John from such and such and such and such. But if I say 215 John, yeah, I know who that person is, but I don't say his name. But I'll say three letters: C, I, and then A. AIC equals agent in charge. So I ain't talking to that nigga. I ain't talking to you. I don't know what the fuck y'all was talking about on my jack. I caught a conversation and yo, I know my man Beans on it. From what I understand, Beans don't owe nobody no change that I know. And if you do, they ain't, I don't know why y'all talking about that shit on my phone. I'm be putting no bullshit on my phone. I don't know, Beans. I don't even know Gilly. I do know that somebody named Farrell sent up some shit called um, ice cream pops. some shit like that. I don't know. And then Roscoe Pico train. Yeah, he was in my joint. He had an orange fucking Harley Davidson. Yeah, back to them days. And now you all skinny, look fucked up. I don't know what happened to you up in upstate or whatever. I don't know. But I see you got a podcast and all that. So if someone captured any acting, how good of an actor am I? Because right now, seriously, did they kill the Joker? No, I keep getting recreated. Because I remember specifically saying that only the Godhead could understand what I'm going through. But that makes me kneel. It makes me put my head to the floor or just bow my head or just say a quick prayer like, Lord, help me, or help them. Yeah, understand the T and the H. It has to be an H there. It has to be an H there. A her. It has to be a her or a ya right there. It has to be an H or it has to be an L at the end. So every version of my name, yeah, the lawyers, y'all got that fucked up. I don't know what language you speaking and none of that shit. Ain't none of my names, and it's very clear in the King James version of the Bible how to spell my name. And I sign my name, Micah A. Solomon. Yeah, that should have been, the people knew what that shit, people knew what Solomon, what he was into, or Micah, what he was into. Yeah, God did all the time. But no, nothing. It If you don't got no fucking receipts. You're showing, yo, I did this and I did that. Yeah, you owe me one. I ain't never do none of that shit. I'm trying to grab this right here. Yeah, when it rains, it pours. I fulfill my promises. I don't know. I'm bipolar, and that had to come from God because I never know which. When I wake up in the morning, I don't know right now who I'm going to be. But HS always means to me Holy Spirit. So I had to go relook at that and say HS, FB, high school football. No, yeah, Cougars. We had to fight back, and I had to fight back because I was small, and they didn't want me to. I'm 72 inches. I was 148 pounds. But most people know that I say I'm 72 inches. 6 feet. How you doing, ma'am? Hello? All right, come back. That was shade to attempt to come up here. So, I mean, we just talking over here, right? I don't know what she, I don't know why she keep coming over here with that red suit on. Come on. At least change the picture or something like that. Hello? Shades to. I can't hear her. She ain't saying that. You gonna say something? All right. She ain't saying that. So now be working. Yes, phase two. Again, this is like getting old. Like, what's going on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I had blocked the mute. I mean, I had blocked the sound. Okay, I was wondering. Okay, why do you have my whole page up? What's going on?
Damn, I can't look at your page. I can't
No, I'm
look
just
at.
trying to figure out what are you doing? What are you trying to do?
I ain't doing nothing,
You're
Miss
doing
Shades.
something over here.
Let me
You got
ask
my
you.
whole page up. You looking through my timeline, everything.
Is is that illegal?
It's not, but I'm just asking you, why are you doing that?
Am I doing something illegal? Like you're talking about Diddy over here, right?
I am, but I'm still okay. So if I
Wait,
had your page up
no,
on my
wait,
page,
wait a
what
minute.
would you say?
You literally talking about Diddy over here.
Yeah, and Diddy and many other things.
Right. But you included me in there, but you just didn't want to say my name. But so
I
where is
included
that?
you where in my video? Where did I include you at?
I know you got rid of it real quick when you seen me come live because
You a
you
damn
know,
lie, dude. That's a whole different video that I did. What are you talking about? I don't mix
you
the
did.
videos up. That was a
So
different
let me
video.
ask you this. Let me ask
Mhm.
you, did you create a video tonight about an hour after mine's, and it
No, it was
was
an
said,
hour. It was 10 minutes.
about that? It was 10 minutes, but when I saw it, it was about an hour, and I
Okay,
watched,
Ian.
and I was
Okay.
just laughing at what you was saying, and so
Okay.
I went live, and I didn't even mention, it says breaking court order mediation in MO3 case. And then I'm talking about GRC, new indictment, 2 guns were
Dude, you
marked.
was talking about my channel some
All
minutes
right.
ago. I went
So,
back and rewind it. I
okay. So,
rewind your video.
because I make it DVR, I don't
Do you not
care
know my
who.
number if you needed to ask me anything about
I'm not, I
a
don't need
video?
to ask, I don't ask questions. I ain't no cop. You ask
Dude,
questions.
stop. You ask questions
I
all the
ain't no,
time. Stop
I
this.
ain't no
Stop this
tit bot.
foolishness. Say what?
I would, if I asked you a question, I asked you it in private, right?
Right on. But the thing I'm trying to figure out is
So if
why
you
are you even
went
why do you
public
have
and
my
said,
video up?
if you went public and said that I asked you anything other than about a crime, I never asked you about no crime, did I? Have I ever asked you,
I
did
wouldn't care if you did ask me about a crime. I don't commit
but
crimes. You can ask me anything you want to.
have I ever asked you about a crime?
I don't do crimes, so why would you need to ask me about a crime?
You're not doing no crimes. What is all of this shit over here? You talking about Diddy exposed? Exposed
Listen,
about
those
what?
are not crimes, honey. Okay, don't try to run that legal shit on me because you know good and dead going well. I know about law stuff. Okay, I'm not these, well, so don't do that.
You
All right,
literally, all right,
it's not
wildfires,
illegal for me to
Twin
talk about
Towers.
Diddy. Okay, it's not illegal for me to talk
So
about Diddy.
so is it legal for me to talk about you?
It is. It is. It is.
How how you
Because I said not to talk about me. We agreed not to talk about each other. We agreed upon that.
right,
We agreed on that.
but you
You
went
don't do
and talked.
no videos. I don't do no videos. You don't talk about me. I don't talk about you online. Did we not agree on that? I mean, if you didn't say my name, you didn't play my audios, or didn't put my whole YouTube page up there, you can say little things.
I didn't agree to none of that. You got that in writing. I signed papers.
Boy, I got you on a daggone text message coming from your damn phone. What are you talking
All
about?
right. Okay, so show it.
I also recorded your voice talking to me. So I got it in audio
Okay,
too. So you did not say that?
exactly. You're
So you did not
all
say that?
so let me ask you this. Do I have you in a text message asking me, do I still want you? And I just show you the sign with on my chin.
You
With my
saw
hand
what?
on my chin. I haven't
Negro,
shown
do not let me
you.
listen. Don't try to reveal shit in no text. I'm just trying to be nice to you, baby. All right? And that's
Listen,
on everything because of what you was doing on the phone. I know you forgot about that
Somebody
20-hour
always
phone
got
call
an
on Christmas.
excuse.
I know you forgot about
Right.
that, right? Okay?
No,
I know you forgot about that,
didn't.
right?
No, I literally came on to show that.
You literally was on the phone crying on Christmas Day. So I'm literally talking to you nice, psycho, because you
Right.
was talking about what you wanted
So
to
then
do
you
and all
know.
this other stuff. Don't act stupid,
Let me
boy.
ask you this.
Don't act
I
dumb.
so the only people that know that I don't like the holidays is my therapist. So how do you know what I told my therapist? purpose that I don't like the
I'm
holiday.
talking about what you told me when you were talking on the phone to me for 7 hours, 6 to 7 hours. I'm talking about that
7
conversation on Christmas
hours
Day.
on
What are you
Christmas
talking
Day.
about?
Yo, I made sure.
You made sure what? Stop laughing, clown. What the hell wrong with you?
Who?
Stop laughing. I'm not playing.
You call me
I'm not playing.
see, I didn't. I asked you earlier, do I play games? And you said,
You don't play
as far as
basketball. You don't play soccer. Okay, but you do play other games. You're playing a game right now.
Okay, all right. So you play. Do you play soccer?
I don't play soccer. I have a soccer team, but I don't play soccer.
All right. So football to me is the NFL.
Okay.
Football to you is what? Soccer,
It's the
right?
NFL. I'm not in the UK. It's the NFL to me.
All right. Well, so you're a team owner of a
soccer team. Yeah, over there in UK they call it football.
Yeah, like football, but they spell it different.
Yeah, they spell it different.
Yeah, that's how I just look at life different. No.
Okay, but that does not answer the question to what you did today.
You can't tell me what to play on my channel. You over there playing.
I'm not telling you what to play. I'm asking you not to play my stuff on your channel.
You don't remember that you hosted a whole consortium, which included Jermaine Hicks.
You still talk about this dude,
No. Let me finish. You on my channel, I'll let you come up and talk. I'm looking at your channel because you put your stuff in something. You should have minded your fucking business. I don't give a fuck who you is, who you think you is, who you thought you was in my life. I don't let no woman run my life. And if I told you something, yeah, I told you. Like, I might have told you some things, but you don't know the devil. I gave you 60 days. 60
you still
days.
talk about this divorce stuff, right? Okay. Why are you still talking? That is irrelevant.
60 days is
irrelevant.
How much I gave my wife to marry me.
Listen, the thing is this right here. This is all irrelevant. I'm asking you one particular question. You bringing up the whole damn everything.
I'm just saying, my lower natures don't control me. I ain't say anything. I said my lower natures don't control me. They don't control me.
Why are you talking about your lower nature?
Your lower natures is the lower nature of man is woman. He listened to the woman.
Okay.
The woman went astray. Her name was Eve. She went astray and listened to a snake. She thought she was strong enough to overcome the snake. But if that snake bit that ass, and put some poison in that ass, or if the snake bites you anywhere with a slither ass tongue that made you come back and start, thinking you were something else other than God created you to be. You listening to the snake the whole time, but God, G is always talking to you. A God is talking to you, or God is always talking to you through some type of way. I just realized that, and it means nothing. I mean, like, who goes on the internet and tells everybody, goes to their channel and says the name of his religion, what he believes in, and you actually tell people what I actually believe. And we believe that in the end time, it would be people like you that would betray us and act
you
like
betrayed me, dude. You betrayed me. You did not think you betrayed me.
Can I finish talking on my channel? Can I finish?
Okay, go ahead.
On my channel. What's yours is yours. What's mine is mine. I'll let you up on here. So, yeah, I can say with confidence Have I struck you?
Yeah, you have.
I have.
Yeah.
How I hit you?
You hit me mentally.
How?
What do you mean how? You hit me mentally, just like I just said. All the stuff that you did, you got the nerve to sit up on your channel and act like you didn't do anything. You did a lot. You did a lot.
You know what I didn't do?
What?
I ain't never post your kids. Never talked about your kids.
But you did something
Nothing else.
more dangerous with a picture,
No,
my guy.
I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
You did do it, okay? You did it.
I didn't do it. I just caught you on tape saying that you know that I didn't do it. But
no, I did not. What I said is that you
get out of my face. That's the butt you can get out of my face. I don't want to hear no more lies. I know what you said. Like I said, you got Shades Tube on your channel with all this red back here and black right there. Like I said, whatever money you receive, take that and go forward. Move forward. I don't know why you got all these men naked. Game of Thrones legacy. I ain't gonna play Son of Satan or public lynching. Yeah, so you take it out for Diddy, you know him, but you took that shit down real quick. I'm just live. So you know Diddy, huh? I'm just saying. Yeah, you vouching for motherfuckers like I don't what, but I tell you this, I don't know nothing about Diddy. But don't tell me what I can cover on my motherfucking page. I already covered it though, Diddy. It was just a short to get my numbers up real quick. I was building a channel. let me show you. Look, right here.
Animal with 3 letters in its name.
Dog. Dog. Cat. Bat. Rat. Ape. Fly. Bee. Pig. Hog. Hen. Eel. Ant.
Frog.
Unbelievable.
Something found.
Yo, I got 11,000 views on that joint. I got 544 likes with 13 comments.
Overly thinking. Right. Boy, I got a real plan. Right. When I signed my first deal, I signed the most fucked up deal in the world. Right. I don't give a damn. I just needed the platform. Right. I had the plan. Overly thinking. Right. Boy, I got
That's 36 likes and 4 comments. And one of them was Sean Shenanigans.
It's nothing that we can do. No. Oh my Lord. It's nothing we can do, man.
So we got 7 likes on this, but I understood. It said truck estates. I said,
Wait, nigga, wait.
but I'm
It's
looking
nothing you
at
can
the
do.
truck
It's best
that's
for you to
getting
stay
hit.
in the
Look,
truck, man. Oh my Lord.
the first thing that came through there was a burgundy car. You remember that?
It's nothing that we can.
What color plates did it have? Y'all tell me what color plates it had. I'll tell you where it's from. Can you believe some women actually contacted YouTube about this because I put child support up there? All I was doing was talking about. I said child support, NYPD, NYP finest, funny comedy video shorts. Well, it was like nice move. But this was by Smash the Topic. Smash the Topic is the one in Dallas that was on the scene of what happened with MO3. So I know the voices. But it is disguised or not. But I don't know nothing about Smash the Topic. I just know Planet of the Fakes, and it would smash the topics, and you showed your face that time.
This weirdo.
I don't know.
Go check my thing out now. Go check it out.
I don't want to check it out.
No, go check out my page. You think I'm scared to put a video back up? That's not the reason why I took it down. Okay, go check it out now.
Do you want to, if we want to check it out, you want to check it out together? You want to sit here?
No, you said that I took the video down because I'm
Okay,
scared
so
of
if the
you.
video is on
That's
your
what you
page,
said.
You said the video is on your page.
Yeah, but you said I took it down because I'm scared of you. You know I'm never scared
I
of
didn't
you.
say you were scared. What would you have to be scared of me? What am I going to do to you? I'm not going to do nothing to you.
Boy, I'm not even worried about that.
You the one talking about violence and telling people where I'm going and all of that
No,
stuff.
dude, that was like 3 years ago. Something is wrong with you. You still talking about stuff when we was arguing, dude. You are weird. You said you was gonna make me jump off a bridge. You said you was gonna take me out to the desert. You want to play that? You want to play it? When you said you're gonna take me out to the desert and choke me?
Let me say something on my channel.
Do you want me to play that?
You think that it's okay that if someone threatens my daughter all the way up until the day that she graduates, that your part in that?
I don't have a damn thing to do with that. So stop telling people these lies. You choose to deal with T, not me. You chose to deal with T.
Okay, then let me. So then we can play. Can I play your video? You said to put it back up, right?
It's up. Play it. I don't give a damn. Play it. It ain't gonna be up long, but it's up now. Go ahead and play it.
I hope you're not getting ready to try to strike my channel. You're giving me permission live to play your live.
I said go ahead and play the video. The video. The live.
Okay, where is it? Oh, there you go.
Go ahead and play it.
You hear that, YouTube? She's giving me permission to play the live that she just put up. Shaking my damn head, right? At this foolishness, quick response. And here it is.
His friend, and we communicate, period. Okay. He served the purpose. This dude over here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't even want to say his name. Okay. Because see what he's trying to do. He wants us to go back and forth and argue again.
Yeah, that's what you want. You do.
Now, let me say this. First, you came on my channel. I did not invite you over here. You came over here with your red thing on, right?
Why do you keep on talking about my red jumper from a picture from years ago?
No, if I'm talking about chaos out of order, I didn't even ask you to come over here. All I did.
But you shouldn't have had my audio up, dude. You just got through talking to me. Why would you have my audio up?
I can play what I want on my channel.
Okay, well then I can talk about whatever I want to, and I can daggone sure enough wear whatever I choose to wear, whatever color.
I didn't take mine down. I've just come live now.
Say what?
I'm just coming live now. I'm just saying what I gotta say. I can say what I want to say.
Okay, so I can wear whatever colors I want to wear, and I can say what I want to say.
If they happen to line up with certain other colors, then that's what it is.
Boy, you know good and well what my favorite color is. Stop playing. You can play with these people on YouTube and play like you don't know certain things. Stop playing with me. All right, for real.
I asked you earlier, do you think that I play games? And you said not that I know of.
You play games. You play games. In some games you don't play, but your ass like to play games, okay? And that's on everything.
It's a shooting game, and I'm shooting at certain animals. That's it.
What do that got to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything?
And I was playing pool.
What does that have to do with anything?
You figure it out.
What does it have to do with you still put my audio up? What does it have to do with you have my videos up? What does that have to do with anything?
It's maybe you might want to look at the tennis match.
Say what? Let me tell you something. I don't have time to look at no video games. If you would have never told me about the games, I wouldn't even know anything about them. And stop laughing and shit. This is not a game, dude.
I did tell you about them, but you refused to listen. You thought you were stronger. So it was like, because I asked you, have you ever looked up what my name means? Have you ever looked that up?
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Honestly.
No, I didn't.
Okay. So Micah means he or who is like God. He was a minor prophet, and then Solomon, he was the king, and he had 700 wives, but at the end of his days, he just, snapped back into reality, and he realized that no matter that he had 700 wives, God said he was only supposed to have one wife. He was born out of sin his whole time, that everything goes back to whatever you say about man or woman. Everybody was born with sin. You keep talking about, oh, somebody wanted me to hear you speaking about prisons and what you thought was an acceptable thing in a man and all of this shit. And then guess what? Come to find out, you not who you say you are, and I'm not who I say I am.
Oh,
So,
dude, please, what the hell are you talking about? I am exactly who I say I am.
I'm having an agreement with you right now on live. I don't know who you are. Do you know who I am?
I do.
Honestly,
I do.
you do.
I do.
So okay, then I don't know you, ma'am. I called you ma'am. And I
Boy,
told
stop playing with
you
me,
your name,
okay? Stop
what
acting like you got some screws
I
loose.
what your name. I told you what your name was. You tell me what you said. What my name was. You gave some information up on me. I don't know nothing about you to give up to
I
not
don't
law
give a
enforcement.
damn what information you give out on me, Negro. I don't care.
I ain't.
Shit. What I want you to do is just stop talking about me. That's it. It's like why is it so hard for you to do that? On
Let
for
me show
real.
you. Let me show you what it's easy to do.